Hello, friends from the comic and manga world. My name is Hector,
And my name is G.
and we're here to talk to you today about our picks for the FOC this Monday, coming Monday, August 29th. Now, for those of you who don't know, G and I work for Penguin Random House. So the titles that we're going to talk about today are from the publishers and imprints that we can sell into the comic market around the world. Now, also, we want to mention that we're in all social medias or most social media channels. So please follow us at PRH International Comics. And also feel free to like this video and comment if you like. And let us know if you like it and if you want any other kind of content. So let's get started. So for the picks this week, my first pick is Earthdivers, Kill Columbus, #1. This is by the amazing New York Times bestseller author Stephen Graham Jones. This is from IDW. This is it's an amazing premise. So I'm going to talk for this one about the what the book is about, and then we'll go and talk about the covers. First of all, this is like I said, it's written by Stephen Graham Jones, and then illustrations inside are by Davide Gianfelice, Joanna Lafuente, and Steve Wands. And the story takes place first in the year 2112. The world has ended. The oceans have risen. The deserts have become bigger. Dried up even more, and the people with enough resources have left the planet. Um, but a group of uh, indigenous people, I guess, they find this cave. One of them finds a cave that has a time portal, and they can use it to go back to 1492 when Christopher Columbus left or discovered America, I should say. Um, and one of them is sent on a mission to kill Christopher Columbus and see if that kind of makes America not exist. So that's what they want, for America to not exist, and that way the planet will be saved. It's an amazing premise, I think. For me, as a Puerto Rican, as a Caribbean, I grew up with the stories of Christopher Columbus and colonization. I'm not gonna get into politics here, but it's a big topic. And there's a lot of sentiments on both sides about Christopher Columbus and colonization, and what would have been if we weren't, if the Americas were not colonized. So this is an amazing story, like I said. And then we have some uh, really cool covers. We have the main cover that you see here on the left. It is by Rafael Albuquerque. Sorry, I should know how to pronounce that. The second one is the wonderful Maria Wolf, the one on the right. And then on the next slide, we have on the left, beautiful, beautiful art by Aaron Campbell. And then on the right, also very beautiful and beautiful colors uh, by Christian Ward. Like I say, and this is on this FOC, it goes on sale October 5th, just before Columbus Day. So it's all timed extremely well. Looking really forward to this one.
We do also have interior images to show off
Yes, we
because it's
do.
beautiful.
Yes. So I should have mentioned that it does take place a little bit at the beginning of the voyage of, you know, Christopher Columbus living here. You have the three ships, the Pinta, the Santa Maria, and the Nina, which, we have songs about this in Puerto Rico to learn the names. But it became useful now. Now I can say I know the names of the ships. And then, but the rest of the story, most of it, I guess I don't know the rest of the story yet because I haven't read it yet, but takes place during the trip in sea.
And Stephen Graham Jones he's very well known in
Yes.
the book world. to the point where there is basically a cult following
Oh yeah.
behind him because he does so well with the horror genre and very gruesome. And you can see a little bit of that here with the blood. Gosh, the art here definitely portrays that. So I'm really happy that we see his entrance into the comic book world. I say
Yeah.
entrance, but Stephen Graham Jones is like a huge comic book fan, so it's not like he's new to comics, but at least with his work coming
Yeah.
out of IDW originals. So
Yeah, and I noticed that IDW obviously on the description they specifically say this is his first ongoing comic book. So
ongoing, yeah.
there's other graphic novels out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they're anticipating
based
this
on
to
his
be a
work.
there's a big
Yeah,
story
yeah,
with
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
Yes, definitely.
All right, next up is my pick. This is Damage Control. I will say issue number 1 went on sale yesterday, and I did read it. It's a lot of fun. Really, really, really a lot of fun. It's basically like a glorified cleanup crew. They consider Damage Control to be like the entry level department for Shield, and like the main character Gus is taken under the wing of Bart, who is now a lead intern, and he's like showing him the ropes, and his first mission is to work in the mailroom. And it's funny because like in the first issue, I don't want to reveal too much because it just came out, but basically like, I'm not even gonna say that. It's basically trying to combine the mundane and ordinary things. This is what I love. And you see like superheroes just like walking about, grabbing, like ordering some coffee.
Yeah,
And
so it's
just
like
like,
MIB when you saw the aliens walking around and just drinking coffee.
yeah,
And I mean Damage Control has been part of Marvel Comics for a while, and it is part of the MCU. It's kind of a different version right now from this, from what I can tell. But it's been there, but I love that when they do things like this where you see superheroes and villains and like everyday life, you
yeah.
know not just with explosions in the background and running away from danger.
Exactly. You see like Nightcrawler in this helping Gus
Yeah,
with the mail in the office. It's
yeah.
great. It's great.
Well, and with the covers, like you see,
Mhm.
the Ant-Man and the Wasp run away from being eaten by on top of a wrap.
Yeah. So you
So
have, yeah, speaking of the covers, I love these
yes,
covers as well for
yes, those
issue
are
number
amazing.
2. Yeah, so the main cover by Carlos Pacheco, and then we have the Superlog variant, which I also very much
Yeah.
enjoy.
I like the concept of the Superlog cover. It is very it feels a little bit like The Office meets the I don't know. Like I love that you have the little dog on the bottom, on the floor. It feels also has a little bit of Murder She Wrote feel to it.
Uh-huh.
So
The main character
yeah.
Gus is eating, and if you read it, he stress eats. Like
Oh,
as
okay.
like you'll see like windows are broken and it looks like destruction is happening in the background. And you see him eating,
And
like
he's
I don't know
eating.
what he's eating, but he's eating something.
Yeah, is that like a burger or something? Yeah, he has something
Something
in
like
his
that.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a lot of fun.
Very cool.
It's just fun. I like
Yeah.
reading fun things. So
Yes. Very cool. Next, it's my pick. It's Marvel Voices Community number 1. Um, follow up to last year's. This is a collection of stories, and it takes you. It features Hispanic, Latinx characters, and also has creators. The creators of this book are from that community, and I'm just going to mention real quick that there are stories included, featuring Nova, by creators Fabian Nicienza and Paco Medina. There's also a story by with Miles Morales by Edgar Delgado, Also, Alex Segura and Roge Antonio have a story with White Tiger, and also introducing a brand new character to the Marvel universe. And there's also a story by novelist Soraya Cordova and artist Jasmine Flores Montañez, a story about Shark Girl, but also Namor is featured in that story. And then we have amazing covers, which we also had amazing covers for last year. And we have here on the left the main cover by Lucas Wernick. Then we have on the right a cover by Phil Jimenez, very beautiful. Next slide, we have a cover by on the left by Paco Medina, and that I think that is the new character that we don't know who it is yet. And then on the right, I love this cover by Chico, and it features Miles, America, and Reptile together. And it, I was mentioning to G before as I was researching this Chico, I can't find any other comic book covers or art that he has done. I find a lot of art by Chico online, but I couldn't find anything else. So I think this is the first covers that this artist has done, that they have done. Next up.
Next up is another one of my picks. This is Defenders Beyond. This is issue number 3. This is the Ben Caldwell variant. I just really like, I like the expressions on their faces. They're just, it's cool. I love this cover a lot. We have Loki, Tigra, America Chavez, Taya, and Blue Marvel on the cover there, and it looks like they're having a blast, except Loki, who's like, nah, this is like normal for me.
Yeah, this is like nothing for me.
This is nothing. It's just a beautiful cover. Really enjoy it. Heard great things about the story itself. So I'm really excited to pick this up.
Yep.
All right, and then.
Yeah. And then Thunderbolts. America Chavez is all over the place this year, obviously, and I wish I can't wait to see more of her on the MCU. But this is Thunderbolts number 2. It's another team, another version of this team that we're seeing now. But I picked these 2 covers with America because I love the character, but also there's such beautiful covers. The first one on the left is by Stefano Caselli, trading card variant. I love that. That is such a very classic superhero, uh, especially America Chavez pose. I love her hair flowing, kind of flying in the air, and then the position of her fist with the sun in the background and the colors of the cloud is just everything matches perfectly to me. And then on the right, we have one of the Pride variant covers, and this time Betsy Cola, amazing Filipino artist. This beautiful representation of America Chavez, and you see the stars, and you see her just sort of very relaxed, but looking very strong. And I also love this cover. Looking forward to it too. And that's it for today for our picks. And we always finish with a little bit of news. And the news just came out that Netflix has signed up to do a TV drama adaptation of Parasyte, the manga. Here we see the actors who they're already cast in some of the main characters. Yeah, on the main parts. We For me, Parasyte, I love Parasyte. I've read the manga, I watched the anime, I watched the movie version that was out. I mean, I just realized there was a second part. I need to go back and watch that one too. But I think this is amazing. It's a kind of story that really lends itself to be adapted like this. And then on the next slide, you can see we're coming. I mean, Kodansha is gonna do color editions of the books, the works of Parasyte. This is the first one. This is the cover for the first one. The first one goes on sale in November, so you can pre-order it today. And it so happened also that for the Trick or Read comics that are coming up in October, that Kodansha, this is their pick for that. So there's a single issue that is available to order by comic book stores to give out to customers. And that's it. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. And really quick, all the comments and opinions that G and I make on this video are our own and in no way represent the opinions of Penguin Random House, its imprints, or its distribution clients. Again, follow us on Twitter, on Instagram, Facebook, so you can find out more about the books and the comics that are coming. And also keep watching this YouTube channel so you see more content coming your way. Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.